Good day, everyone. Ali's here from Sophie Financial Network. Today is October 12, 2023. Here is another daily analysis for today. Market or S&P 500 just getting down today. We had a down tick after this nice rally to the upside, I should say. If you just go with Fibonacci retracement, this is pretty nice and clean reaction for the market. So we are just getting close, pretty close to 61.8. Retracement. And also if some people are just using this and some people are just using this pivot, which is, I believe this is going to be the correct one. But if you use this one, so you see that the initial reaction is getting from here. So people just are using this as like the previous top, which I believe this is going to be the true one. But again, so market just reacted nicely to that level. I believe that this is not going to be a for Fibonacci because we are getting to the short-term resistance here in this flag limit. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure that watch the educational video, which is free in my channel. Go to the educational materials or video list there, so you will see what I'm talking about. FL, that's going to be a flag limit, and this flag limit is going to be a minor supply area within this downtrend. So this is going to be the major one. Seems like market just getting back to the upside and engulf this pattern nicely. Today, it's just a back test for the previous FL. So we don't know if it's going to be the major one or not. I'm expecting still moving higher to this level. And then we can see kind of like the important pivotal point is coming along with this area. So again, as I said, this is going to be the important level, and we should just watch this one, which is 44.30 or 44.50. So that's going to be the area. So 44.30 to 44.50, I should say, that's going to be the level everyone needs to watch. However, in a short term, we got into resistance. So stochastic is getting to the overbought condition. RSI is getting to kind of like a minor resistance here. So all in all, when I see this stuff, I should say market just reacting very, very naturally to this flag limit. And if we hold up here and we are just consolidating here, that's going to be the next probably breakout to the upside is going to happen, which I believe that's going to be happen sooner or later. If we get a downside to here, which is going to be 42 to 58 to 42 to 90, then getting back up, or we just consolidating here for the next move to the higher price. So still October could be a volatile. We got CPI number kind of like getting exact, not exact, but almost the same as expectations. So no big surprise for market. And also today market was pretty in light volume, like 76 million for CPI day is very, very light. So today reaction is just a technical reaction, nothing more. Let's go to Nasdaq, which was kind of like interesting to see how Nasdaq reacted. So before getting to this chart, let me just go to the daily chart, then we can get back to short-term time frame. So here is the level that I was talking about. So if you just watch yesterday video, I told you guys this is going to be the level. Probably CPI is coming, market just shift up to here to hit this trend line and then coming back down. So this is one of the this was one of the scenario that we were talking about, and sure enough, we had the same analysis here. We got this bearish harami here on the top. So probable scenario is going to be a consolidation or a small pullback. So I'm not expecting market is getting back to the to here to this double bottom or even lower low or even here, which is going to be the scenario, but I don't expect that one. I'm kind of like in that camp that market is just doing a sideways consolidation or even just forming a nice bullish pattern here before a breakout, because when October is getting to the end, we should just be careful about the repeat move to the upside. So if you're short, just be careful on that. I know that technically you're just getting used to use this trend line, but this trend line has been finished, if you ask me, and we should just sooner or later getting back to the bull side. And that's how I'm just reading the chart right now. So pretty positive, not for the short term. Short term still volatility is coming. Next week we will have earning, but longer term, I should say we are kind of like getting close to another breakout to the upside. Not yet, but this pattern is very, very important, especially weekly chart. So we will cover that one later this week, which is going to be tomorrow. Stochastic is getting to the overbought condition. Pretty nice sell signal, right? So we got this signal here, and we got this sell signal here. And also, when it is in bull trend, you will see lots of sell signals coming, but market is just a keep going higher, just because we are at the bullish momentum. Right now, market is in volatile scenario, and it's kind of like resembling something like this. So this is going to be October, November 2020, and you will see that. So lots of volatility whipsaw is coming, but after that, market just taking up to the roof. And right now, we are just kind of like the same scenario. We're just forming a big, nice W pattern here. And if this W pattern forms to the upside, this is going to be a fantastic scenario for bulls. If you just go into the short-term time frame, which is 2 hours, this is pretty neat. So here is the level that I just found as like a demand area. When market gets here, I trigger a signal as like a buying signal for Nasdaq. So fair enough, we hit our first target easily. Just that was pretty nice and clean supply demand trade for today, and we got into this nicely. Just the next candle, we got our profit. So nice and clean, and still looking for more upside in future market, probably getting around here. But after that, I'm not sure. So probable scenario is going to be we are just getting to 15,200 and then coming back down here, or even the worst case scenario is going to be here, which is going to be, I believe, it's going to be a good buying opportunity. But right now, we are just getting to our position, and we are just in the money now, making risk-free, and because market still has the volatility. So this is the trend. This is the dominant trend that we are just looking at. If we get above 15,350 or 15,400, I should say Nasdaq is finished for the correction, and we are just getting back to the bull market. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. Sure enough, it's exactly coming along with our analysis, which I provide for you every day. I'm just providing analysis every day. And here is the supply area. We got into this in futures market and nicely reacted down. Still looking for another probable scenario is going to be deep down to here. And that will be it. So we can see kind of like a nice and clean reverse head and shoulder in a smaller time frame. If you just go to, let's say, to 4 hours chart, I'm going to show you something interesting. So Dow is forming pretty nice and clean reverse head and shoulder. So still there is going to be a chance to go lower, but that is kind of like the scenario that I'm looking for. So if you get there here and then getting back up, I should say this neckline when broken to the upside can just be a spiky going all the way back up there. So just be careful on these names. Next week we will have earning for lots of good companies, and we will see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield. Yield just a spike up today to the upside. Pretty nice candle. We just got here a bear flag, but bear flag just close to the upside. So right now still in this bullish momentum, but I kind of in that camp that even if it goes higher, that's going to be a nominal high, and then we will get back to the bear side. Sooner or later, we are just getting close to the end of the interest rate hike, and Federal Reserve has no, I should say, power to increase more because economy is in danger of breakdown. So um, I'm not sure if it happens right now, but based on my cycles, yield is getting close to the end of the bullish momentum. Moving on to TLT treasuries. So yield went up, treasuries coming down sharply. So this one is getting down here to this area, 86. Still looking for kind of like a choppiness here, but I think it is done. So treasuries need to find a support here, somewhere around here, and then getting back to the bullish momentum. So still looking for some kind of like a volatility, but all in all, I should say this is going to be kind of like a knee-jerk reaction for the market, nothing more than that. Gold is coming down, getting close to 1890 is coming down, and it's interesting to see how it goes. But I think gold can get again to 1860, and then we can see some kind of like movement to the upside. So keep an eye on 1860, 1859. If it goes below this, we are getting all the way down to 1680. If we get above this, which is going to be important pivotal point, let's say 1950 or 2000, you're just getting all the way up to possible new all-time high. So these two pivots are very, very important. Right now, gold is here for the short term. 1860 is going to be a support there. Crude, pretty volatile session. Still looking for downside for crude. Look at the rejection. The shadow on the top is pretty substantial. I know we have got this as well, but crude just spike up all the way to here to 84, then coming down. If this forms something like this, I should say this is going to be a gigantic bear flag and heading to the downside, somewhere around 73 to 76. That's going to be the area that I'm looking for based on my calculation. Moving on to VIX, which has the same scenario. So look at the VIX. VIX spiked up today all the way to here, but look at the sellers. So sellers took control the entire session. I know it was like a 3.73% positive, but VIX is kind of like interesting because VIX is getting kind of like getting down and getting weaker and weaker. So if tomorrow market is getting the bullish momentum, VIX can go all the way down to here, I should say, and even lower. So we will see how it goes with the market. Dixie, pretty nice move to the upside. I thought that Dixie is going to crash to the downside, not yet, but again, this is going to be a gigantic supply area here. So is this going to be an exhaustive move? I think so, because Dixie has the same scenario before. So I just want to show you something pretty neat. Here is another candle here, which Dixie has nice rally all the way up here. Nice surge to the upside. This is bullish momentum, but look at the follow through. It didn't have follow through doji bar, getting to the downside all the way to here. So tomorrow is going to be an important day for Dixie. If Dixie has followed through, then there is something else. If Dixie is getting up here and then nominal high and then coming back down, this is an absolute sell signal in my idea. And I should say Dixie is getting back to the bearish momentum sooner or later. Magma indicator. So this one, just a bearish harami on the top. There is nothing wrong with it. It just broke a trend line, back test to here. If it consolidates here, it can go higher. The same as Apple, nicely got into the supply area, the one that I mentioned here. So this is a gap. This is a pretty wide range bar, and gap down here ended up to the lower low. Right now, Apple just got back here to this area. And also, this gap is coming along with this trend line. So when you see the odds shows you that we are getting to the bearish momentum again, or you should see some kind of like a reaction for the market. Fair enough. We got the reaction and we got a shadow here. So 180 to 181, that's going to be the scenario for consolidation stall out. Still looking for consolidation. I'm not sure if Apple wants to get back below here, or it can just move higher to the upside. Amazon, 50 cents up. Amazon got back again to the area that I posted here. This is pretty nice, right? So we just hunting the areas and waiting for price to get there and see the reaction. So look at the reaction. Reaction is pretty nice and clean. So I didn't put this area here yesterday or today. It was here for a long time ago. But look how market is reacting to that level. Meta nicely going up here, but today we got kind of like a dark cloud candle. And Microsoft, doji bar, nothing spectacular. Google, just the dark cloud on the top, so it's pretty natural after this surge. Any pullback to here to 130 to 133, that could be a possible buy. Netflix getting into this demand area, which I believe we should see a reaction from Netflix I'm not sure tomorrow or on Monday, but I don't think tomorrow we will see a crazy price action for Netflix. Tesla, $4.12 down. Tesla seems like getting into an important supply and resistance as well. Moving on to semiconductors, they were held up pretty well the whole entire session. So even if you see SMH, although it broke into the upside, but shows the doji bar here. SOX, the same pattern, $1.25 up. TSM, 42 cents up. After hours, it just came down, but TSM getting into this wide range bar, which is natural reaction. AMD, 48 cents up. If it consolidates here, it can go higher. NVIDIA, $1.93, $1.39 to the upside. Texas Instrument was the ugly one. Still doesn't carved out the bed, so it is in a momentum, a bearish momentum to the downside. If it take out this, it can go to the lower low. Lam Research, $12.20 up. Pretty good candle. Lam Research got into this supply area, so that's why it rejected it, but nothing bad. Moving on to the financials, XLF, which is a spider for financials. This one got into this wide range bar supply area. That's why it reacted nicely, coming down. KBE, 49 cents. I believe KBE can go deeper to this demand area before the final bottom. KRE the same. So this is kind of like a nice bounce, but I believe it can go just a deeper here, somewhere around 38.29 to 39. So probable scenario is going to be $39 is going to be KRE bottom. JP Morgan 34 cents down, still forming this base, but Goldman Sachs ugly. So if this one take out this pivotal point, I should say Goldman can hit this pivotal point as well. It can go lower low, which is going to be the next one is going to be $290. So we'll see how it goes. Bank of America, 12 cents down. Still, it can go deeper to this demand area. Wells Fargo ended up positive, not a bad price action compared to the other one. GoldMiners, GDX, nicely reacting to this supply area here. Not supply, it's going to be a pivotal point here. And if you just go with FIB retracement, pretty close to 61.8, coming along with gold price. So no surprises at all. GDXJ, sharp sell-off here as well. AEM, 81 cents down. Newmont, 33 cents down. Not a bad price action compared to the other one. Just a bearish Harami. Franco-Nevada, $2.39 down. And Gold Barrick, 8 cents down. So Gold Barrick, as I said, this is a multi-months buying opportunity, I should say. And this is kind of like the bottom here at this stage, if you ask me. XLE, 10 cents to the upside, but still weak. So if you just see the pattern here, which is energy spider, this one can go lower. And this one is kind of like a leading crude at the same time. So it's pretty interesting and neat. We see this one. XOP, 5 cents up. Again, not a good price action. OH, $2.70 up. Exxon, 2 cents down today. Chevron, 13 cents up. But look at the candle. Even crude was positive. They were struggling to be positive. And rig just smashing down, 23 cents down as well. So I believe crude lower prices coming down the road. At least energy stocks are signaling for a lower crude is possible scenario. Hope you like this video. Next video is going to be a weekly analysis, and I'm going to just cover more weekly chart for S&P 500 and the other indexes as well. Hope you like this video. If you like this, smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.